Welcome back to the MMA Explorers. Today, let's get started with Dana White announces insane new UFC fights. On Tuesday afternoon, UFC President Dana White dropped a wave of major announcements that have fans buzzing. Headlining UFC 320 on October 4th will be a highly anticipated rematch between Magomed Ankalaev and former light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira. Their first meeting left questions, and now they'll settle the score on one of the year's biggest stages. In the co-main event, Merab Dvalishvili will put his bantamweight title on the line for the third time against dangerous contender Corey Sandhagen. Stylistically, it's a dream matchup between relentless pressure and elite footwork. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like on this video to support the channel. Let's aim for 10 likes. Also on the card, former champion Gizzy Prochazka returns to face Khalil Roundtree Jr. in a must-watch light heavyweight showdown with serious implications for title contention. But that's not all. Dana also revealed that UFC 321, scheduled for October 25th in Abu Dhabi, will feature a massive heavyweight clash between champion Tom Aspinall and former interim champ Cyril Gane. With championship stakes looming, this matchup could determine the next step in the division's title picture.
UFC 320, October 4th, T-Mobile, Las Vegas. The champ, Magomed Ankalaev, defends his belt against Alex Pereira. Ankalaev hasn't lost in 7 years. He has the second longest win streak in the UFC light heavyweight division behind who? John Jones, the GOAT. Let the hate begin. Pereira, former two-division champ, 10 of his 12 wins have come by knockout, and he has the highest striking accuracy in the light heavyweight division. The co-main event for that fight will be Merab versus Corey Sandhagen. Merab is on a 13-fight win streak. Sandhagen's ranked number 3. Another badass fight on that card is Jiri Prochazka versus Khalil Roundtree. I don't need to say anything else. For those of you that know, you know. That is a badass fight. Should be a fun one. Let's see. Also, we got the Contender Series coming back on Tuesday of that week. Is that what we're saying? Yeah, that week. So that week's pretty badass week. We got those fights that I just mentioned. The Contender Series is coming back. And we got UFC BJJ 3 on Thursday, Power Slap 15 on Friday, and 320 on Saturday. So what you should do is, if you're going to come to that fight, you should come in all week. Come in all week and hang out with us. It's a badass week for combat sports. All right, now UFC 321, October 25th, Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. Tom Aspinall will face Cyril Gane. Aspinall has 15 wins, and all of them are by finish. Gane is the #1 ranked heavyweight. You can go to, tickets go on sale this Friday, etihadarena.ae or ticketmaster.ae.
Ben Askren shares emotional update after lung transplant. After spending 59 long days in the hospital and undergoing a life-saving lung transplant, Ben Askren is finally heading home. The former UFC fighter and Olympian released a heartfelt statement on his way out of the hospital, thanking fans, friends, and medical staff for their support throughout his grueling recovery. Askren shared that, while he's thrilled to be leaving the hospital, his journey is far from over.
What's up, guys? Day 59. I'm out. With my beautiful wife, supportive. Man, that was a long journey, and it's not over because I still can't really walk. I reteach myself to do that, among many other things. I guess I can make light of it because it was me, and I don't really remember it. But Amy, how close was I to die?
Too close a few times.
Oh man, I remember. I don't remember 35 days of this journey. For the last, I think surgery was 25 days ago. It was hard. It was hard. And I said this already in one of the videos, but the support you guys gave me, whether it was sending a GoFundMe, whether it was helping my kids and wife get through it, I had friends come from all over the country to just hang out for a couple days. It meant so much. It was so great to just have all the support and all the love, and hopefully I'm not in this situation again for a really, really, really long time. I plan on living a while. So thank you guys again. All the positive support, all the comments online, everything means so much. Love you guys.
Justin Gaethje says UFC doesn't want him anymore, as speculation builds around a potential matchup between Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett to determine a top lightweight contender. Gaethje is making it clear he's not interested. In a recent interview with Brett Okamoto, Gaethje reaffirmed his long-held stance. He has no interest in fighting anyone who isn't holding the title. When asked specifically about a possible fight with Pimblett, Gaethje didn't hold back.
If that's the route that they want me to take, then I don't believe that they need me anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I know that sounds, petty or whatever, but I'm number 3. I'm 3-1 in my last 4. The champion was calling to fight me. They vacated. They bring a new guy in and give a guy that's 2-2 the fight. So if their algorithm and their math tells them just to use me until I get beat, then I'm going to have to really reevaluate what I'm doing here. Because, no, I think it's I've signed up for a merit-based system. I have lived by that, and if they want to give Arman the fight, which Arman the bed, had the fight. I had the fight, but I took another fight for them. He had the fight and pulled out because of his back hurt. I mean, those are 2 different scenarios, and so for me to get put in the same position as him and have to fight for my spot, then no, then I'm going to be upset about that.
Ilia Topuria mauls Nelk boys after finding out they back Islam Makhachev. Ilia Topuria didn't hold back when he found out the Nelk boys' favorite fighter is Islam Makhachev. According to multiple sources close to the situation, the UFC lightweight champion invited the group to a light sparring session. But things got heated fast. After jokingly teasing Topuria about their support for Makhachev, witnesses say Ilia absolutely destroyed them during the session, turning up the intensity and landing clean shots that left the Nelk crew visibly shaken.
I was like, come on, you're good. I'm like scared to hit him because I knew he was going to hit him.
Bryce Mitchell says Islam Makhachev and Arman Tsarukyan would dominate Ilia Topuria. Bryce Mitchell isn't buying into the hype surrounding Ilia Topuria's dominance. In a recent interview, the former featherweight contender shared his thoughts on how Topuria would fare against elite grapplers like Islam Makhachev and Arman Tsarukyan, and he didn't hold back.
If Islam gets on top of him, brother, he's in trouble. I will say that. But he hits harder and better, and is just more precise at punching than Makhachev. That's why he's got so many knockouts.
How would you rate Arman's wrestling, and how do you see his potential fight with?
You tell Arman I was sick as a dog that fight, and it would have been a proper fight, and I should have let the fans know I probably shouldn't have took the fight. Anyways, I won't fight sick again. That's the one fight that bothers me to this day. I can't believe that I let my pride get the best of me and I took that fight. But yeah, if Arman gets him down, he'll do great. What's great about Ilia is his shot selection, and he doesn't waste his energy. He's very, very good at conserving his energy. But he is not unbeatable, bro. I'm just telling you, I blacked his eye on a night when I didn't have no power in my arms. So if I'd have gone in there healthy, he'd have 2 black eyes.
Schaub rips Renato Moicano for turning down UFC antitrust settlement. Schaub didn't hold back when reacting to Renato Moicano's decision to walk away from the UFC antitrust lawsuit settlement money. Before we continue, help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers here on MMA Explorers. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our daily MMA content. Moicano recently revealed he declined what could have been around $200,000, saying he signed the UFC contract and accepted the terms, so he didn't feel right taking the payout.
Renato Moicano turns down $200K settlement check in a bizarre display of UFC solidarity. Here's the thing, Moicano. That money is getting allocated no matter what, buddy. No matter what. You being a company man and not taking it doesn't give you an inch of good grace with the UFC. This does not matter. There's guys that are more famous than you that are fighting right now that are taking their settlement. You will never make more money than when you fought Islam for the belt. That will never happen to you again. And your wife's fucking pregnant. You have a fucking young kid. You're never going to be champion. And you want to give up $200,000. Just so you know, Moicano, Dana bets with $200,000 every night. Like it ain't shit. So if you think in his mind, he's going, well, Moicano didn't take the money. Let's hook this guy up. You don't know the fucking world, dude. And you're in the fucking most cutthroat business in the world. And you're letting it pass you by. But you think you're being a good company, man, with a company that could give two fucks about you. It's mind-blowing.
Let's wrap it up for the day. Thanks for watching.